Hey guys, welcome to my quick guide about the BFA mission table. I decided to put together a slideshow so that you guys can pause whenever there's information you might want to read through or just refer back to. Perhaps thankfully there isn't nearly as much to cover compared to Legion's Class Order Hall or Draenor's Garrison. And actually, the mission table this time around has much less of an impact on our gameplay compared to the previous expansions. So it's actually entirely possible to avoid it completely, but staying up to speed with your mission tables will help you with certain things like reputations, pet charms, and artifact power. In terms of goal making, however, the mission table isn't nearly as good as Legion's or Warlords of Draenor's. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the guide. First, I'm going to talk about the rewards. So, the rewards you can get from mission tables are reputation, pet charms, augment runes, a little bit of gold, artifact power, and crafting mats if you have the follower equipment. Again, the rewards might seem pretty lackluster, but if you think about it, they actually really add up in the long run and offer a way for you to progress your character even when you're not playing the game via the mobile app. Sometimes you get a rare mission that'll give more rewards, but they are also harder to complete. There are 4 types of rare missions: Stealth, Quick Strike, Long Campaign, and Elite Mission. But if you use the Garrison Mission Manager add-on, it should be relatively easy to play around these mechanics. However, you'll have to pay a little more attention to these on your mobile app. Next, in terms of the base mechanics of the missions, each mission will come with a total of 2 to 3 threats, with 1 or 2 being primary threats plus 1 or 2 secondary threats, but not exceeding 3 in total. Champions counter one of the primary objectives, and troops counter secondary objectives. As of patch 8.0, everybody only gets up to 5 champions, so you'll have 2 champions countering 2 of the primary objectives, and only 1 champion countering the last one. And as for troops, you can have up to 6, with each one countering a secondary objective at random. So this actually means you might not have a secondary objective counter available when you need it. Troops come with 2 stamina, but turn into veterans when they have 1 stamina left, which increases your success chance. And one cool trick you can do is to pair your champion with the Recover and Expired Troop trait with your veteran troops. This is something to potentially be mindful of, as Garrison Mission Manager doesn't optimize it. Next, once you max out the experience of your champions, you'll actually unlock abilities that increase success chance against secondary objectives. So even though you might not have that troop you need because they come at random, you at least have champions that can support each other. By the way, for the Alliance, one of the champions possesses 2 of these, whereas for the Horde it's split amongst 3 champions. Now I'm gonna give you a few more tips. Like I was saying, you want to use Garrison Mission Manager to really optimize your experience, but at the same time you want to make sure you're saving as much troop vitality as you can, and match up your mission durations with your actual real life schedule, and try to reduce spillover of success chance as you don't want to waste any of your resources. For players who are just getting started, you want to prioritize your 7th Legion or Honor Bound Rep to unlock your 5th champion, and also progress through your advancement tree as soon as possible. In this next part, we're going to take a close look at champion equipment. First, here's the list of all the champion equipment you can currently obtain. They are all made by crafting professions, with many of them giving your followers a small chance to bring back reagents from that respective profession. In addition to that, there are 2 that increase success chance, 1 that reduces mission duration, and another that gives you artifact power. So the burning question that a lot of people have right now is whether or not these equipment pieces are actually worth it. And my answer to that is it depends. If we're talking about goal making, here's actually a formula that you can sort of follow to determine that, but the prices of items always fluctuate and depend on server. And it also depends on how long you plan on running these champion equipment for. For example, if you plan on playing BFA and running missions throughout its entire lifespan, these items are likely going to be worthwhile, but generally speaking, the success chance of these items being so low, around 5%, plus how expensive they currently are, Plus, the fact that reagent prices will likely go down over time, it's going to take a very long time and a lot of missions to make these actually worth it. As for the success chance and mission duration type equipment, they are certainly helpful if you have the gold and want to get your reputations and artifact power just a little faster, but I wouldn't say that they're necessary, and it's currently very possible to 200% missions without any gear whatsoever, given that you have your full set of champions and troops available for one mission. By the way, if you're into collecting mounts, it seems like there's gonna be Paragon Reputation come 8.1, which can benefit from the running of reputation missions. As for the makeshift asteroid detector, the proc rate is actually pretty high and it gives 25 AP, so if you have the money and need the AP, I would say go for it. And finally, for the last part of my guide, we have the War Effort Advancement Tree, and the general consensus seems to be to take the following talents, although they don't make that much of a difference and you can definitely make tweaks to it based on your liking and playstyle. As with any part of the guide, you can pause the video if you'd like to take a longer look. And that does it for my guide. If you guys liked it, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for my channel as it really helps me out. And feel free to leave any requests for what you may want me to cover in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.